Hi everyone, welcome back to another business analysis video. In today's video, I will be talking about business analysis interview questions. I already started a series on these and I'm working through various questions for each video. So in today's video, I will be covering the question, what is the difference between functional and non-functional requirements? So this can come up in any interview because as business analysts, one of our major roles is to document requirements. So the end goal of a project is to deliver a high quality product exactly as the client or the business requires. So before you answer this question, you want to know exactly what functional requirements are and what non-functional requirements are and why the division of these is necessary. So I must have mentioned in one of my videos, functional requirements really describe the features of the system. That is what this system must do. And the system will not work if the functional requirements are not met. So examples of functional requirements include business requirements, certification requirements, reporting requirements, administrative requirements. So an example of a feature could be registering your details on a website. So when you register on a website, you will receive a notification email, right, to confirm your registration. So the functional requirement here is that the system should automatically send a notification email when a user registers on the website. Okay? Now, non-functional requirements, on the other hand, refers to the behavior of the system. That is how the system will perform the functional requirement. In the example of registering on the website, the non-functional requirement could be that the notification email be sent out 5 seconds after the user registers. So that's a time non-functional requirement. Other types of functional requirements include usability, capability, performance, reliability, mainly anything that has ET in it. Another thing to take note on is that the system will work if the non-functional requirements are not met, and generally these requirements are more user-oriented. So one example could be that you log onto a website and it takes more than 1 minute to load, but the website still loads. So having that website loaded is the functional requirement, and the time it takes for it to load will be the non-functional requirement. Okay? Right, now that we've defined these, how do you answer the question if it comes up in a business analysis interview? This question can be phrased in different ways, by the way. The interviewer might ask, can you tell me what a functional requirement is? Can you tell me what a non-functional requirement is? How will you write a functional requirement or a non-functional requirement? Why do we need to distinguish between a functional and non-functional requirements during specification write-ups? So to answer that question, you want to define what a functional requirement is. Speak to the interviewer and say, well, a functional requirement defines the features of the system, while non-functional requirement defines the behavior of the system. An example could be da-da-da-da, an example of non-functional requirement could be da-da-da-da. I find that it's very important to distinguish between these two so that we ensure that the needs and the wants of the stakeholders are met. They are very important when it comes to user needs as well as development needs, and they both become part of the scope for the delivery of the product. Okay? Also, as a rule, generally the functional requirements cannot or should not be changed, while the non-functional requirements are flexible and can be changed. Okay? So how do you answer this question when it comes up during the interview? You want to define what the functional and non-functional requirements. give examples of these, and also talk about how you will write these, okay? You don't want to just go ahead and answer this question directly. Well, a functional requirement describes the features of the system, while non-functional requirement defines the behavior of the system. And then wait there for them to ask you this next question. That won't work. So you need to properly define what it is, give examples like I've just given, and talk about how you would write them, or give an example of a project experience where you wrote these requirements. So this gives a very true experience and valid answer to the question, okay? So that's the end of today's content. I hope it's helped in some way. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and let me know any questions in the comment section. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.